Hello, everyone. I know that many of you have heard me talk about space travel, traveling to the moon, astronauts, all sorts of activities, super soldiers, and so forth. But I'm also very aware that there is levels of disinformation and hiding a lot of the things that are going on. I just recently had a really interesting conversation with some people regarding space travel and how also there's the fraudulent aspect of things. So I received this video today. It was a City Hall event. Let me share that with you for a moment. This is Brevard County Commissioners Meeting in Cape Canaveral, Florida. It's public hearings. A citizen is calling out on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent space station program. If astronauts are really on the ISS, why is there overwhelming video evidence of them faking the footage? So whether this is deliberate or whether this is careless, either way, I think, we should be able to scrutinize and take a look at it. This person has 190 subscribers. Good for you for sharing this.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in your county. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space? I once questioned astronaut Scott Kelly about this phenomenon. His body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they train for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars. It costs NASA $3 billion per year to operate the ISS, and if they don't have a darn good explanation as to why they're faking these videos, I and the public would like a darn good explanation as to where our tax money is going. And if they are indeed faking the funk, it is our duty to expose and eliminate this fraudulent and astronomically wasteful ISS program. And look, I know what you're all thinking. NASA is part of the federal government and you're just county commissioners. Even if what I'm saying is true, what can you do? But let me remind you, not only is this happening in your county, as public officials, you have the platform and the ability to make a statement or hold a press conference, alerting the public, state, and federal authorities to investigate further. You have.
So there it is. I can't say that I'm fully surprised. We know that some of these things have been going on, but it's interesting to see people calling it out. Do I not believe that people have traveled through space? I do, actually, but I also do believe that there is other things going on that needs to come out. And there are people that need to tell us, the truth about what's going on, and also the misappropriation of money that is being spent on these projects. It should be held accountable. But anyhow, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening.